Hi folks, welcome back to another D6 session, and we left the last video at the end of the first turn of movement with the Prussians being split, having to move across to defend their centre as the Bavarians are moving in. A slight mix-up in orders sort of a few miles back down the road meant that the cavalry and light infantry took the wrong turn and ended up a bit of distance away from the rest of their brigade. So someone's going to get fired at the end of this one. So we'll move straight into the action, and we will start rolling for initiative. Black dice will be the Prussians, and Prussians get +1 to the dice because of their higher status of their command. And once again, Prussians get the initiative, and we will roll to see how many actions the Prussians can take, which is 4. And once again, I think definitely going to have to move the Prussian infantry brigade towards the centre. Which means that's all the movement for the Prussians. So have a look, see what the Bavarians will get. 1 again. Not doing too well, the Bavarians for their initiative and actions. So do I continue to move? No, what I'll do is I'll move the other Bavarian light infantry down. One thing I did forget to mention, obviously, slight change to the rules for light infantry suggested by one of the YouTubers is to allow them to move and fire, or fire and move. So essentially they get 2 actions for their unit, but obviously I'm not allowing them to move twice. So they've already got the bonus of being able to move 2 hexes already because of their light infantry status. So light infantry can move and fire, or fire and move. So that's the end of turn 2, because obviously there is no shooting and no melee, being everyone's too far away. So we'll move straight into turn 3 and roll for initiative again. +1 on the black dice. Yep. Gonna start being a theme, I think, this one. So we'll roll the dice, see what the Prussians get. 4 again. Now, do I move? I think I'm still going to have to move the Prussian infantry across, because they are still sort of slightly on the flank, and I know that my light infantry and cavalry can move relatively fast as well, so I'm still going to have to keep moving the Prussians. 1, 2, yeah, let's keep moving the Prussians over, basically, just so I can get them in a slightly better position. I am slowly but surely drawing away from their command as well, so I'm going to have to keep an eye on that one and see what the Bavarians get. That's terrible. 1 again. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to try and roll a bit better than that. So I'm going to move the light infantry down. Don't want to move them too far ahead, because obviously very aware of the Russian cavalry that's over there. Sounds like the neighbours are playing drums, but I think that's them moving their bins. Anyway, press on with turn 4. Let's see if the Bavarians get any better luck. No, they don't. The Prussians once again seize the initiative. Only 3 this time. I am going to definitely move the command. He can move 4 So I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4 back into contact with the main infantry of the main infantry units, and leaves me 2 more, which I think I'm going to have to spend moving the Prussian light infantry over. 1, 2, bring them across, and 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4 for the light cavalry. So that's pretty much closed them in together almost now. So not quite secure that flank, but it's getting there. Okay, let's see what the Bavarians get. Oh, at last, 4. And let's see now. I think it's time to move the mainstay of the army down 1, 2, because they're in column. We'll move the artillery around a little bit. Obviously they're only allowed to move 1 because they're limbered, very heavy and slow. And that, I believe, concludes turn 4's movement. So it's pretty much a game of movement at the moment, trying to get ourselves into some form of fighting. So yeah, turn 5, looking at the time, it's only 6 minutes, so we'll definitely get turn 5, even turn 6 laid in. So once again, for initiative, and once again the Prussians get it. Amazing what 1 more point added to a dice makes. So let's see what the Prussians get for their activations. 6 again, so that's pretty much everything. So do I start? I think what I'm going to do, 1, 2, move those guys over, 1, 2, move those guys over, and 1, 2, move those, but use the 4th bit of movement for forming firing line. So that's 4 light infantry moving up on flank, 1, 2, and cavalry 1, 2, 3. That will do because I want to form them into line. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 6 moves for the Prussians. And last but not least, let's see what the Bavarians get. 6 at last. So yes, I'm going to start. That's 1. I'm going to put the infantry in the skirmish line. 2, moving them down. So that'll be 6. Yep, I have to bring the cavalry, the artillery down. Might have to increase the movement of the artillery when they're limbered, because either that or the Bavarians are going to have to wait for their artillery to form and start pounding the Prussians before they even do anything. So yeah, there we have it. That's the end of turn 5 with the movement done. No firing yet because the artillery is not limbered, ready for firing, and everyone else is out of range. So yeah, it's 9 minutes now, so I'm going to call it there for this session. As always, thanks for taking the time to watch these little videos, and any questions about the rules, or even if you've come up with something else that can be added into the rules, then leave them in the comments and I will get back to you. And as always, bye for now and stay safe, everyone.